just find their footing, find that fire, and keep that tempo up. But Vitality, man, it feels just like a team of sleeping giants. You get a Durka, you get a Kron coming online, terrifying. So LEV starting out on the attack, Vitality on the defense.
Early intention shown here by LEV. Stack up behind the smoke here. Profek sending out some feelers, won't connect just yet. They'll find their way onto site safely here. Actually looking to pressure onto Profek as well, just before the spike plant.
And we've already learned the lesson. They don't care who they face, but Durka tries to remind them. A little note sent, and it's been received. Profek tries to steady himself, but LEV continues. Step by step, but where do they head? Where do they want to finish here?
I don't know about this double stack over towards C right now. Actually wrapping through the spawn. Yampy at least will have a chance to check back over towards the A side. The door, giving away a sound cue here. Blows tagged up, but still looking healthy in a 3v3.
Yeah, it's Sayonara who I'm curious about here. Is that consideration even going to drop, or you wait? There we are, seen it. Pixel noted, player drop. Looking for a follow-up, spots it! Great shot, but he couldn't get the kill. That's going to be life held for Neon in a 2v2.
No plant yet, so they're going to be able to run this down a little bit.
Last player.
Neon, the perfect bait off the dog here. It's Yampy now in a 1v2.
Still has Haunt, has a Prowler as well to play with. A couple of key tools here, and the Flash, not really effective, so he's going to try and move forward. Neon and Blows. Waiting for this now. Yampy looking to catch someone on the cross out. Doesn't get it on that try. One still present on the site. Doesn't note the second player. It's going to be difficult for Yampy. Trying to find an opportunity. And they're not giving him much.
Got plenty of time to play with, though.
Yeah, but they're calm on this, LEV. Blows now trying to sit in synergy with Neon. It's quick from Yampy, though. And he's got to know where Blows is. Sees it! Oh! Head first for the captain! Yampy with the first strike.
Patience shown here by Yampy to clutch up a 1v2. You can see LEV desperately baiting him in to look for something, with a fantastic Red Bull clutch here to kick off Lotus. I mean, they do so well to even get themselves into a comfortable post-plant, considering, like I said, Kron actually drifting a little further afield than you'd expect. Just looking for information, but Sayonara gets caught off guard there. King to invest at least a scope here in round 2, maybe to look for something. I'm expecting to see Vitality go forwards here with this purchase. Durka a chance to farm up early here. Chronicle will note at least presence early on. Get control of Mound. Again, info on the other side of the map as well.
And you look at the most recent games with LEV, those 4-1s were working wonderfully for them before. I think this is a bit of a different beast and a couple of different players when you look at it, right? So I'm curious to see how Vitality have problem solved, something that was so key for LEV in those previous series. And we know they've got the players with the firepower and the caliber to keep up to that approach, but has Vitality got a, I mean, I guess a cure at that point, a remedy for it? That's how you started though. King beheading one already. Chronicles down, and Sayonara gets a little isolated. Got to be careful to not get overwhelmed. This could be dangerous, and they want in. He sends them packing with 2, but still this is damage, and this is a threat.
Spikesy's going to get the upgrade as well. The weapon to be retrieved if needed. Don't want to find anything ahead of that smoke dropping either. Yampy still on a pistol here, has to make something work from behind. Doesn't catch Neon.
No. Maybe noticed it on Profek there, maybe able to put together they're all going to be dedicated towards site. So Profek's paranoia actually becomes pretty paramount, but great reaction from Spikesin. Plays it forward on the corner. Yampy and Durka in unison, though, starting to clear out Neon. Can you go wild here? That's one! The second just too far away, but a fantastic round for LEV, even in a win for Vitality.
Beautiful opener here from King. Again, the patience shown, not to noted early on, at least here towards Mound. Just whittle away here with a TP not noted, maybe not noted in the moment, but Sayonara still catching 2. Does really well in this situation. And he's kind of faced with a do or die moment with that paint shell going behind him. Opts to go forward, so needed something on that swing to trim the fat at least. Often you see many round 3s looking like that.
Yeah, absolutely shambolic left in the bite. Durka, though, trying to be instrumental here. LEV, I feel like you still have to make them respect you first. They are going to be a confidence-based team. So they'll be up for a fight.
My blind is dead.
Vitality trying to show a little bit of force early on towards that C side of the map.
I just want to leave Lev guessing in terms of the buy, I guess, here with all that damage done. It could be a big round if Durka finds two. Showstopper could come online very early for him.
We know that they're not too slippery when they play Lev. They're quite direct in approach. We hadn't seen them pump in many fakes or kind of working the map in that way. Now, obviously, with a different opponent, we see if that then changes potentially.
He's not happy with what they've seen early on here. They deal with the wall to potentially open up some opportunities elsewhere. I mean, it's Profek on an island right now, expecting Vitality to maybe clear this space outside map, but actually opting for a rotation instead. Should be on the right timing here for Yampi, at least.
Yeah, that's confirmed attendance, and they're very fast to this, Mike, as you noted.
30
quick on the
seconds
rotation. They still need to make this count. With 25 seconds, it gets a little bit dangerous here. You look
these
at the
pistols
players.
can shine.
This is when they certainly could. And now they look a little lost here, Lev. Yampi turns the flash, he takes a lot of damage. Dealt with brilliantly. Durka, though, with 10 seconds, can do a lot. Eyes on the spike,
left.
it's leaning towards B. Durka still here, has the satchels deny. Follow up!
He can deny again!
That's all it took, surely! And they don't have time!
Beautiful work here with next to nothing as the clock that comes to bite Lev.
I mean, the original Iceman Durka there, pulling off the MasterCard Thrifty, and you saw there was that just almost hesitation when they were eyeing up that A site. They went for the pivot. I don't mind what Lev were trying to do, but there was always that danger.
I mean, they didn't find anything.
Nope.
They took so long to even pressure towards A. They know potentially two players,
Yep.
maybe even a stack behind that. And then it's Yampi to be isolated, and they think, great, we've opened up the other side, outside of that stack. Great work from Durka. Won't have a massive effect in terms of Lev's inventory, but Durka will remove Sato immediately here. Showstopper now online.
I'm scared if he's going to have a game here today. We'll keep a little watchful eye towards it, but for Lev, they need to stabilize. It feels like their approach has been quite well read, or at least considered, by Vitality. Now, whether or not you can still continue that further forward is yet to be seen. Lev have opportunities here, but I feel like that first hurdle, they're not getting the same walk in the park that they've had in the past. However, eyeing up this A site, you can see the amount of bodies here. It's being mirrored by Vitality. There's 4 players on this side of the map, so early.
Spicy's going to be removed. There's not really anything to counterbalance that. Yampi will fall, though. Slight overpeak from him. Durka's here, though.
I've got
shut
your
this
trail.
down. Let's deal with the Seekers. It doesn't really tell them too much, though.
No, but they've got a lot of, I guess, space and freedom on that B side because of King. He's done exceptionally well, and he's there early. There should be an awareness in the back of Lev's minds, excuse me, Vitality's minds.
Spike
But again,
planted.
they've given up a lot of space for this. Lev kind of threading the needle to find it, and Neon does get the reward on Profek.
Chronicle actually heading all the way to wrap this from A. Durka still to note, Showstopper could do real damage here.
Yeah, but King feels like he's in that checkmate position. Oh, Sayonara had a little bit of a sidestep on it, but the ult gets popped. This might be too little too late. Maybe not with Chronicle finding a way in. Sends the Showstopper. How dare I doubt the original 2, but blows left with it all on the plate. 1v1. Another tap, blows, trying to be patient. Chronicle trying to dig him out, but he's got to go now. Blows knows it, he's got him dead to rights. Lev answering back with the final player.
Lev here able to just cement control off-site. Again, it's a beautiful kill onto Profek, the one that really shuts things down very early on for Vitality. So Chronicle's got so much ground to cover. Yeah, making that decision because he's noted on the wall. They're going to expect him outside B, but Lev don't lean into that. Happy to commit to some of these crossfires on site. TP available now for Spike. Neon just one away from the Blade Storm. Vitality down to just pistols and a hero rifle here for Durka. Chronicle postured up though.
Jeez. With this? Yeah, come on. Lev's going to clear that all day long, and this is a great opportunity for Leviathan to just build some confidence. Does it get quelled though? Durka has isolated the one, Again, it feels like it's just a really nice temperature check on how LEV like to play. But dealing with the rest of this round, I don't think it's going to happen. With Sato taking space, yes, it's against pistols, but you look at Sayonara now, he's got the upgrade. You look at Durka, there's still a bit of threat to this. Kind of lynches on this.
Yeah, it's 1v1 between him and Spikescene, but over towards Spawn. And pressured back. Great catch here from Sayo. That opens things up here.
This is when it gets dangerous. Now you got threats, you got to fight on two fronts. You need space. Wait, Durka's just saved him. And now Sato has to pop the odds just to kind of slow this down to stem the bleed. And it should, oh my god, it's all getting a little bit hectic on the server. But Durka, I think, knowing he's gonna be pretty close on time here, he's gonna play it forward, and Neon does very well. Again, this is a very light investment from Vitality. Not out of the chair yet.
Yeah, damage done. Well, a big ultimate from Sato, who's just desperate to convert here. Rightfully so in this situation. You have to respect a showstopper that late into a post. Not sure what exactly happened there. I mean, thank God blows falls to Durka at just the right moment.
And I want to put a little bit of credit towards Neon here as well. Considering that Durka made a very authoritative start to things, he was very much controlling the tempo, being very much in their faces. Neon's done very well to match that. Right back into it, leading the pack here. We've already had our eyes on this young man.
Speaking of.
And, well, talk about the amount of space he's going to get and the confidence, but does it again get checked? Sayonara is so prepared for that.
Almost read very well into this seaside hit now, especially with the util being invested. Sato caught with the blind.
Ooh.
Lucky to escape with his life there.
It's going to get messy now. They have no idea what's going on. Is there going to be pressure beyond this? No, they actually just stall out for a second. They didn't want to crunch on that. Oh, but an angle found. And Sato going to have to try and get himself healthy again. They are down to 3, and they need him in this round.
Flank coming through as well. Spike's not going to be able to go down here just yet, so they have to fight. Vitality can just freeze.
Just got to be careful to not overdo things, allow for an instance to happen, but King's fallen. Blows in reaction, Profek on a heater! And it's all on Sato, 1v3, man. It would take miracles. And they ain't happening now. Vitality, again, right place, right time. I want to look at the start of that round.
Again, a real opportunity, like I said, for Vitality to slow things down here, but LEV almost just misread or misgauge the timing here. There's a moment where you have to prioritize one of these fights. Once the smokes drop, all this U2 exchange expires, somebody has to go forwards. It's another situation where the spike's not being planted in that one window you would expect it to be. And again, LEV can rely on that scrappy fighting, but we're not seeing them commit just yet.
Yeah, there's not enough pressure behind it to really instigate anything further. Knives to be depended on for Neon here, I can imagine. Working with that operator, but back towards what we were seeing towards B. Rinse and repeat, and hopefully to a different outcome here. Gonna be able to at least beat the wall. Spikescene gonna get himself over towards the blue room early. And Neon looking again for a fight. Up for the challenge, and he spots his opponent. Again, Sayonara on the case. Neon this time respecting it enough. Eats the paranoia, but gets at least invested early.
Seeker's come out here, but it doesn't really slow Vitality down. Full 5v5 here in the post. Durka's going to be the question mark in this equation.
Oh, that's a nice little trade for Neon there, keeping things in equal footing. 4v4, there's the tipping of the scales. Sato in on it, Sayonara back. Hard to split these two, but the time is on LEV's side. And now you got to look at what's remaining. Neon waiting for someone to walk that smoke. Anyone to try and make a move. It's gorgeous from Neon. A lovely read of the game. And Durka, he knows the door is shut here. This, again, another round for Neon in my mind, where he has been the difference maker.
Taking charge here for LEV. Creating so much pressure. You can see Vitality just waiting for an overbit. I mean, Durka's wall banging through to Link on repeat because there's just nothing to do in this downtime. They trade perfectly out towards C-Link as well.
What a suck.
Again, you got to question what's being called in this situation for Vitality. I don't know, it's just waiting for one of the extremities to pay off, but it didn't even look close with those two engagements that were key for them.
Last place. 4-3 now.
I just noticed that was all without popping the blades.
Yeah.
That was just a shorty.
Which is wild, right? Like, that's actually outrageous.
He was in their spawn.
It's a different generation, man. Now, let's see Vitality feel they have the freedom, at least towards A for now. As LEV slowly
Natural.
start clearing towards C, or at least showing a little bit of something on C. They want to keep this clean. Hard to find stability in a tempoed game like this.
Well, Vitality happy to lean into conceding a lot towards B. I mean, correct read here for them. Sayonara really the one to do damage.
It's got the Guardian.
Time to hunt.
Yeah. And it's only a classic for them, sadly, so very, very hard to be imposing if they figure that out. Flash to find nothing as well. This is very patient from LEV, actually.
Respecting maybe. Well, I say respecting. Well, actually led them astray earlier on with an awful buy from Vitality.
30
Was the
seconds
clock.
left.
You see a similar situation here. 20 seconds.
With that Horn seeing nothing, it actually might compound the problems they're about to fall onto Yampi's plate. Because as it stands, LEV got the right read and the great catch from King. Again, showing some real diligence and patience with that explosivity. It is a lovely sight to see.
10
This
seconds
round,
left.
they've really buttoned up here. Again, this is against
Spike
pistols and a
planted.
slight upgrade for Sayonara, but beyond that, the way they've approached this so far, Mike, to me, tick in the box.
Way more clinical this time around. Damage a consideration, sure, but I think King's going to be moving forwards here. Money in a very good spot for LEV. Do still have the Blade Storm to offset that. Sato building towards another showstopper as well. Yeah, not much left in this one for Vitality other than to wait it out.
There.
I'm curious to see if some of these slower rounds here, Vitality do go hunting. It's usually Chronicle the one to get a little more active on his defensive side. Have to give all three up.
Yep. And I really want to kind of give credit here to LEV, because I know that in an exciting manner, we've seen that explosivity, their hyper-aggression, their kind of, I guess, willingness to stick to their ethos as well. And they've rarely been challenged in it to this degree, but seeing them already adapt a nice amount of patience, these really heavy burst site takes, it's brilliant to see a bit of depth kind of feel the change.
Similar situation to what I was just talking about. Neon's probably going to go forwards here with an operator to look for something. Does have the Blade Storm, so he can play a little more aggressively.
There's 3 players here, though. That is a decent amount to try and clear, but Yampi's got to be careful. Okay, going to be seen on the Haunt. How do they react? It looks like with a proactive approach here, noting the operator. I guess you've got to just steady the ship on C, make sure you don't get overwhelmed and fall in the meantime. They've taken the space back towards Rubble as the exchange, but LEV carrying on, and Chronicle's going to be caught in no man's land. How is he still alive? Finally cleared, and a bit of a mistake it felt like there from Chron. Maybe just trying to back himself in a fight, but has given up the site, and Sayonara has to respect this.
Fire's not noted though, finally picked up by Sato. Durkin out to try and deny. That won't land. Not doing any damage here.
I didn't like that at all from what I saw from Vitality then on C. They looked a little lost in how they wanted to handle that slower
Spike
side take
planted.
coming in, kind of caught in between 2 ideas.
That's exactly what I was talking about. They need to convert that pressure onto Neon into something. They don't even deal with the wall. Maybe opting here to hold on to what they've got. Like I said, if that's the call on one side of the map, I mean, Sire and Chronicle need to
Back out of sight, maybe.
either
or
back out or commit to it.
Yeah, it was
Honestly,
that somewhere in between.
trade out on the front line.
Not ready
Cron's
yet.
got a smoke to slip into. I mean, it's not like it's black and white. There's an opportunity for him really to get involved, but
I just want them on the same page if they're going to do it. And I think that opportunity for LEV is going to love it. They're going to lap that up.
ticking the box for me, though, coming out of a timeout is to see the thing I want Vitality to do, which is to pressure at least onto Neon. Again, don't necessarily learn too much behind that. Certainly, Vitality, a team that have done their homework, they have to have a decent understanding of the approach here.
Yep. Now, Sato's starting to get a little bit more animated on stage, but this is all business for now, right? Hard to feel fully secure in it, even though it's a great string of rounds, seeing where they hit, right? The opening, yes, good for Vitality, but once we got into the kind of meat of it, once we got into the buy rounds, it has been LEV at the helm. Now, do we see an adjustment here for LEV? You were noting that they were kind of pressuring towards
I think
Neon.
it's the perfect response
Yes.
now if Neon shows. The unfortunate thing being Vitality have completely switched up the defensive formation here. It's going to be fairly all in and direct here from LEV.
I like this, though. The tempo changes are gorgeous, but Chronicle just swinging it. feel like some of this is a misread. It feels too individual to my eye. And LEV will absolutely thrive in these environments as they are, looking dominant as they take the site and more than likely take the round. Down to Durka, Sayonara and Profek. It just doesn't feel like they're on the same page here.
No, right back in here at a disadvantage.
Scout destroyed.
Flo's at least going to identify it. Need a free catch here. Could it be Dirk onto King?
Grenade!
Trying to offset that, forced off Heaven at least, but still doesn't really net them anything.
No, and it's such an arduous task to just get back towards site. That's going to help matters, but the speed up now has to be sublime. Down to just blows in a 1v2. He's got the spike, at least in eyesight for now. And the time is ticking, beautiful.
It's done.
It's over, surely no time to play. Walking out Sayonara, another one for LEV.
Beautiful call here from LEV, anticipating Vitality. You're going to replicate the same thing, but actually, Vitality switching things up. Chronicle, a little bit of an overcommitment to that opening engagement. You know, he just wants to maybe do some damage here. I mean, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but Neon's here so quickly to catch the second player. Coming on to bolster this site hold. And even there,
One enemy remaining.
I mean, the snake bite, the reset for the paint shells as well. They could slow things down a little bit here. Comes a little flustered when it comes down to that 2v1. Beautiful. Platso running the clock down.
Impressive work from LEV. I'm really, genuinely enjoying this. Vitality looking a little, as said, out of sorts. Let's see if they can button up now. Looking like they want to make a bit of a pressure play. They've already kind of aware of these traps. You're seeing it.
Yeah, far enough forward now to read the util, know what's going on, know they have an opportunity elsewhere on the map. Sayonara is close enough to at least provide some support to Chronicle.
And keep in mind, they are currently almost abusing one of the most decorated players in this game, Chronicle. They are making it look like that's the goal. Sayonara here in support. Let's see if they can be, again, synchronized in this. But LEV laying plans for later, not committing to this C approach.
Profek obviously wanted to take this space with the paranoia previously. Happy to stay present. Let's catch a little info here, just on a shot. I don't think he spotted anything there, but he certainly was seen. And it's 4 to creep back behind this now.
What a lovely gear shift. Again, going back to those 4-1s that we know they're notorious for. They have the Seekers if they want to get some security on the site in case they're walking in blind. They'll get great information on this as well. They know they've got room to play into here. Profek desperate to catch the cross, but has to give away position. Yampi on the right side of the map. 13 seconds, this could get dangerous, it could get close, but they've found safety in numbers. They've found security in this. Plant now in playtime on their side, and LEV lighting up the kills. Spikes in, once in, buries them alive. Chronicle and Sayonara, do you have it in you now? A 2v3, and Sato falls. Okay, this time here a little earlier.
Big ult here from Chron.
Yeah, now you've got to make the most of it though. Blows, gets involved early, takes the head off of Sayonara's shoulder as Chronicle left to do it all. The time is running low, and they are running away, making it work for his dinner. King! There'll be none of that. LEV look a cut above Vitality on this side.
Looking so composed here. In situations where you expect Vitality's well-drilled retakes to really excel. It's the likes of Sato to find crucial kills. He blows us into the smoke here. A freebie found.
That moment, just swinging out.
Getting ahead of the ultimate is so key. Monaco, unfortunately, just has to chase somebody down in that situation. LEV looking all in once more. Neon to lead the charge here with the operator.
Here.
Gets a spot.
Good luck, Yampi. Got to get out of there, mate. There it is. Okay. Flash on the wall. They instantly scale up. Back to their 4-1s, back to business. And to be fair, Vitality early had the read. They've lost it. Composure starting to wane. They got the info. The swing looked a little too choreographed, but it actually delivers. And now Vitality want to get involved. Profek shoulders up, takes away Sato, down a 3. Advantage to Vitality.
So still desperate to hold this cross here, Neon. They have to get close enough to work this off, though. Ooh. Ton of damage comes through onto Sayo. King actually on the back of that slips too. He's in a world of trouble right now.
So screwed. Surely he can't live here. Dead, gone, bye-bye, 3v3. Yampi tries to backfill the space, but Neon overwhelms. And then
remaining.
Catch, asleep at the wheel, Profek. LEV absolutely outclassing them on all fronts here. They've re-secured A. They took the long road
30
for it,
seconds
but they've
left.
got it.
Chronicle here, another 1v2 presented. Dog to hand, not sure if he can find an upgrade, but gonna push forwards regardless. LEV slipping into tree here. Gonna force Chronicle to work for this one. Again, time to do this. He can clear out these early spots, but as soon as that spike starts ticking, he's got to make a move here. He must know now that they've given up sight and they're in towards tree.
And it feels too little, too late, but I'm happy to be wrong. The swing, it is together, it's in unison, and it's dominant from LEV already, 8-4. These guys look astounding.
Yeah, a beautifully called half here. Vitality unable to really find value from these anchors. And that's to say as well, Syro's getting a ton of kills. Chronicle, unfortunately, falling short in my eyes in this first half. But, I mean, that's not to take anything away from the way LEV are approaching this. Really well drilled first half here from LEV.
Highly, highly impressive stuff. But a man who started well was Durka. And we spoke with him about Vitality's dominant win over Foot for this hyper.
Unfortunately, not to harp on it, but he's good for his one usually in that anchor position. And I mean, historically, even good for 3 in those situations. Fortunately, now it's the perfect recipe for LEV. Again, you question this composition, or the questions around this composition here. They don't have to force the issue now on the defensive side. Certainly, a lot of work to be done here for Vitality to get back into this.
Bring them down.
Heavy lean towards C here for LEV. Prowler at least will plant the seed of doubt. Wow, smoke here could potentially weaken Spikes' ability to anchor solo here towards A. He's got 4 members of Vitality headed his way.
Yeah, but the timing on this as well, it feels like they're going to miss the boat a bit. Maybe banking that the smoke is being respected as kind of a feign, but at this point, if you're Spikes in, you've got to stay on guard, and the rest of LEV have got to feel something's not right. We've not heard a spike plant on B, we've not heard any deeper utility. Spikes in now knows it. They've been slowly creeping towards that A site. He has help as well. Blows beheaded though. Sayonara saying goodnight to him. That's the first. Spikes in backside. Didn't commit to try and make it out. Has the paranoia, tries to invest, plays ahead of it, plays up front of it, tries to maybe buy some time for some rotation, still holds his
Big
nerve,
kills.
holding their ground. LEV, I thought they were out of this round already, but no. Able to chip back into a 3v3.
Profek just found Spikes through the smoke, I believe.
Had to have been. And the re-swing here as well. Vitality don't even have the plant down. King's taken away Yampi. They get themselves boxed in on the site. This is where it could go terribly wrong. Already Sato there. King catches Profek, punishing the hesitation from Vitality. LEV are looking too good.
Vitality, what a brute force here, but Spikesy does so well to slow things down. It's one of those few situations where you have to deal with drop. You have to go forward. You can't really garner the plant you want without dealing with that.
Sato's up.
It's heartbreaking as well, because Vitality get the first kill you want to see on this approach to site. They just can't dig him out of that position.
Ooh, we are seeing a bit of a buyback in here as well, actually. Investment coming out from Vitality.
So maybe turn a pace here. This is going to be built mainly around Durka here. Plenty of light shields to punish. Offset that as well. Sayonara and Profek. Stingers to hand.
I guess the tough part as well is that Vitality didn't even see LEV on this kind of stack towards mound. They didn't get to kind of figure that out early. So that's going to be something they have to learn pretty quick. No catch on the flash. You can see how deep Vitality is still playing.
Spam. Not too far off here from connecting, but no damage done. This now will at least note some investment here. Side of Vitality. No secrets about this on the way in.
Yeah, he's here pretty quick, and I wonder if he gets away with it. They've been managed to get some safety here, but knocking on the door is LEV. They are not far away, and they don't need much encouragement. Keep in mind how explosive this team can be. finally coming in. Lev all ready and waiting. Already Sayonara falls. Prophet wants in. This is madness. What are you doing? Trying to get involved here, trying to maybe get a trade, but it's just too far. Feels a little desperate. They look dead to rights, man. This is Lev looking so locked in. Oh! Shots from Chronicle, but it's gonna take the original Iceman himself to even keep hope alive to deny 10.
They're both one shot.
If anyone's gonna land it.
Spikesy gets on here, needs to find this one. The satchel to slow things down.
Switch down, classic, hunted, down, massive, but it works! Blows will get it done. Not a pretty kill, but a critical kill. And 10 rounds for Lev.
4 on this round here for Blows. And again, it's a moment where Vitality make the right decision, right? But it's just a solo attempt in towards drop.
And only made really close by Chronicle.
Yeah. Only a chance here in the clutch, but unfortunately there's a smoke to cycle through and just can't buy the time, and a very awkward exchange to end it.
Shit happens, bro.
Vitality will pump the brakes here, take their second timeout. Lev still chilling. Haven't had to take a pause for thought. Already at double digits.
Close, sure, but it hasn't felt that close here. Lev looked better.
As well, just a perfect example of that previous round where I said Lev with this scoreline don't need to force the issue on the defense. They're happy to make Vitality sweat.
Bring them down.
This early intention towards B shown from Yampi once more, but a little misdirection. Door opened here will force Neon a little deeper, but does have support in the form of King.
Grenade!
Well retrieved here. I mean, still some investment here.
I mean, Vitality just need a round.
Yeah.
Like, sounds a little too simple, but that's what it takes, and Neon's not allowing it. Chronicle looking all too easy to clear. And now Spike's inside a read into the pressure that's mounting. Trying to back away in time, and he does just about.
I mean, if you can buy time again, this is going to be critical for Lev.
And look at Sato here so early. Right place, wrong time though, Sayonara on the clear. And the B side looking like where they might pivot towards, but caught before the smoke plume. Blows, stands guard, and Durka taking so much damage. And there he is, Neon waiting. Took away Kron, took away Durka. This man doesn't care about the old gods. Irrelevant in his mind. As Profek and Yampi desperate to convert around. Taking so much. Lev are just better by all accounts. With 24 HP and a bit of a dream. Oh, it's just not gonna happen. Leviathan again, step by step, looking so much sharper today.
You've seen these situations now, the pressure starting to show. Vitality have to go so deep to try and convert some of these opportunities they have. Again, unfortunate here. I mean, just getting caught ahead of the smoke. Durka then has to find a kill, right? Has to equal the odds. Up against the ropes now, 3 rounds to continue this streak for Lev. I mean, look at the timeline.
It's dominance, man. How many times can we say this about the team? Again, both of these two suffering under the hand of Paper X, right? So you thought maybe relatively equal. But there is a large difference between them so far, at least here on Lotus.
Toxin screen down.
And Neon not relenting. It's endless.
So happy to keep pressuring here, knowing that they're up against financial struggles. Punished once more. King here with an Odin in hand, a chance to pass. Sato over the top with a showstopper. It's all going right for Lev.
It absolutely is. Lap it up. They look fantastic today. 12 rounds in the blink of an eye. And nothing's stopping them right now. Walking all over Vitality.
First chance to see actual rifles in hand. Some ults here. But Lev have found 12. Almost replicating that previous map performance in a dominating fashion. Seekers available for blows. Again, these rounds aren't really reliant on the investment coming from LEV.
Toxins going up.
Vitality have to find 8 rounds to extend play here on Lotus.
Good luck. None of the map feels particularly safe either. You don't want to go towards Mound. You don't know if maybe Neon slipped on B again or what's gone on towards Rubble. You're working in the dark.
There's 4 on this side as well, Lauren. It'll be an absolute bloodbath to end here. Vitality haven't shown face just yet. That's it now, Spike Scene's.
He's not been shouldered on his feet
I mean,
before.
it's in no man's land though.
Does he get away?
They need this kill.
They can't shut him down. Oh, caught by the Seas, though. He's got help. You never just find one. They try and stand shoulder to shoulder. But Chronicle and Sayonara finally get them an advantage at a 4v3.
Investment here. Won't catch anything though. Neon not going to be noted initially here. Blows now Sayonara.
Oh, man. Oh, look at it. Line him up and knock him down, Neon and King. To try and do it now. To take him across the line on Chronicle on 10 HP. But LEV are absolutely relentless in the pursuit of perfection. Map 1 dominance. And that was Vitality's choice.
They'll be feeling themselves now. Especially you come back to the discussion of this veto, coming to the split. Again, something here, a real opportunity for Vitality to fight back. I mean, probably one of the most dominant performances outside the Pacific game domestically versus Paper X. They have to replicate that here. We're starting here on the attacking side.
I'm out of here.
LEV at least in a position to greet any sort of mid-presence early on. King's just shouldering for info right now. Will be noted on the next one though. You can see the ping come through there, just on the other side of the wall. Blows hasn't seen anything yet. LEV actually proactively looking to clear mid. At least a glance behind the orb.
They had a little bit of a peek, didn't they? Does this get red? I mean, the way they're kind of stacking up on this, you can see the safety for Blows as well, kind of sitting pretty deep with that Sheriff. Not going to get the full connection that he'd want, but still, Vitality having to work for their entrance. It's Sayonara that I'm looking at here. Hard to try and stand up to the test of a team with confidence right now. And looking to, I mean, play it deeper towards CT. Look at Vitality. Trying to maybe stamp some authority on the match themselves, but you can see the reaction is quick, it's pacey, it's down ramp already. There could be an issue on the site, and they've got to get moving fast, because here comes Spikes in, already clearing front site, they're already on the spike.
Surely not.
Guys, you've got to defend the defuse! They can't even deny it! LEV are simply better!
Read the situation perfectly here by LEV. Know they've got the pressure in the right place. They cleared through so proactively, and Vitality can't push any further into spawn. I mean, they can, but they don't. There's the one win con here to regain control of Heaven, protect the spike, and it just never happens. A fumble here to kick off split.
Getting embarrassed in round 1 like that. Again, LEV don't need more confidence, but they're going to get it. Everything lining up, reading the game well, denying any chance of a fight back in early.
Vitality don't need any more pressure either. You see how they are crumbling at the start of this series.
Careful now.
Found here, but Sato and Neon will shut this down. Sato, one with the molly as well.
You want him to be farming, and he is. That's 3. Look at the ult, already halfway.
Just Quan left.
It's a formality, man.
Expected towards A, but I don't think he's really even going to get a chance to look in here. Yeah, Spike C just going to shut this down. Before there's any threat, a flawless round 2 to follow, Lauren. LEV certainly looking to pick up where they left off from Lotus.
And again, it feels like...
shot there from Sato, just over the top.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. They're playing with an authority way ahead of their years throughout this game. Confidence when needed, calculated when needed. Looking like the full package here. Funny when needed. 2-0 though. Vitality have to answer back. It's not even a negotiable at this point. This is do or die, it feels like. This game just feels like it's been a drought.
Back to that point where, I mean, domestically, we just saw things not clicking for Vitality here, just looking like some individuals struggling, certainly in map 1. That's why you want to see this first half be dominant for the likes of Durka, Sayonara, Chronicle in the lurk as well.
Poison's off.
Passive approach adopted here early on. But again, it's those win conditions. We didn't really see much pressure onto LEV. You want to see the macro adjustment for Vitality. Obviously cautious here in the first buy round. We stacked up here towards B main. I mean, Chronicle even making his way across. Bolster this.
Now on towards the site, Neon looking calm under pressure. Cool, collected, getting the kills, swings out, drops another. Vitality being massacred by LEV. Chronicle and Yampi. We see how far away Chron is, and Yampi on a wild swing that's gonna go nowhere. It's desperation plays. This is not what you wanted to see if you're an EMEA fan. This is a problem. LEV looking untouchable today. Chronicle would like to just live, and he does. Well, he's going to have to fight for that.
10 seconds left.
Head for the hills now, but another example where LEV just looks so well coordinated and Vitality fragmented in their approach.
They're chasing him with everything. Not going to stay alive. He's having a little look across the stage, but why would they care when they're 3-0 up already?
Add that to the streak that continues from map 1. I mean, Neon is just so composed here because he knows as soon as he takes contact here, he's got 2 that are going to flood in from heaven immediately.
Player standing.
Vitality barely scratched the surface on this B site hold.
Got to get a grip on this game, man. This is passing them by. LEV
Obviously
continue, man.
I mean, the internal dynamic as well. You hear Pow hinting towards it. It's like, we can't go out like this, guys.
Gotta go.
At least opening 3 rounds, I haven't seen that adjustment reflected just yet. Chronicle shut down here. That's the rifle removed.
Yeah, pass to the other. Durka going to pick it up, but from the cold hands of his fallen teammate, and Blows is being such a nuisance. Flash to come in as well. Having to fight this hard just to barely make a step towards the site. Nothing feels safe.
Durka has to go nuclear here with this rifle. Info here from Sire. Made up to maybe set things in motion, but Sato not noted on that deeper angle. Will shut this down. It's the rifle unretrievable now. Just pistols for Yampi and Sire.
Oh, they're buckling, man. There's not even a problem in sight. LEV's dominance continue. Map 1 to map 2. 5 standing. It is stunning to witness.
I mean, typically I'd say an early timeout here almost
Needs it.
expected, but again, you come back to what Powell's saying. What discussion are you going to have here? He's obviously read into the dynamic today, and there's concerns coming out of that map 1 where he's willing them on to at least go down swinging. But they are being trampled, dictated to by LEV.
It's full faith.
It's
from
the things that
LEV
Powell's
side.
alluding to as well. It's like, guys, bail the guy out next to you. Fight for each other. Again, see them here split 3-2 across the map.
Here.
Oh, we wait and see, don't we? This time we will be having a listening with Vitality. And I'm sure it's going to be sour. From the word go, spikes in instantly. Removes Durka. Where's the danger going to come from now? What is the answer? What is the remedy for Vitality? Sayonara, is it going to be you? We're going to find out now on the listening.
Yeah. It's fade towards A. He took info. Just come towards A, please.
Yeah, we're coming.
As for
Phoenix here. He might well.
Stefan, you have double flash, double satchel.
Yes.
Nice. Stefan, go to the rafter smoke, okay? And we focus side. David, I need you to TP out to side, okay?
Yeah.
And they didn't have op. We go contact and we go on contact.
Yeah, it
okay?
was neon
Yes.
ramp and 1 rafters.
And let's pick me 3, 2, 1.
Let's go ramp. 3, 2,
You can open
1.
the wall as well, boys, when you want to pick.
Keep picking.
Yeah.
Careful left side ramp.
I'm ready to open the wall.
I don't see.
3,
Ready to
2.
go.
Rafters open wall.
Only come on, only.
guess the issue becomes those contact plays are difficult against team that's trading like they are, hitting shots like they are. Sayonara gone, the tip of the spear fully blunted, and Spike's in already on the site. They are struggling on the way in, they're struggling with the shots. This is a masterclass from LEV. Sato's in on the fight as well. It is magic! It is poetry in motion for LEV, and nothing is stopping them now.
Comes excruciating to watch a team struggle like this. I mean, right out of the timeout here, they're looking to maybe piece something together with Durka towards ramp. And again, you can hear as well, I mean, it's Yampi having to micro a lot of this. I'd almost feel more comfortable with just running drilled strats. Like I said, stacking up and at least trying to trade off each other. I think they really struggled with was LEV just flooding bodies to the right place.
Here's that stack up, here's that side take just all together, trying to make it work when they can. Here comes the elbow from Sato, flash in, go. Can he find someone? Yes! Oh, and a second! Sato, again and again, just keeps going. Desperate to answer back though, King bails him out.
Sayonara desperate to spray onto the reset there for Sato. Two of the best to ever do it left here in a 2v4. Guardian Chronicle. Well, no spike scene, but Durka solo endeavor towards site here to get the plant.
How are you meant to look threatening like this? They know where you both are. Durka's not off the starting blocks yet. Shin, they could already start taking space. Kron then almost called into action. Durka looks to go forward already. Going to be sent away. There's the fight. Chronicle still can't get in to save his teammate. Falls. It's all on Durka. 1v4. Surrounded. Tries desperately, but Sato just that bit better today. And LEV maintain a clean slate.
It's just another example. Again, the numbers overwhelming for LEV, but two of the GOATs made to look sheepish here in this post plant. And don't commit towards it. I mean, there's no bailout here for Durka unless Chronicle commits to that fight on ramp. Spike scene just playing with expectations almost. It's another, what feels like killing blow to Vitality.
I'll show you, scary omen.
At least step in the right direction, as I said, drilled set strats here to try and isolate a player. Durka, oh, throwback here with over the top. The Blade Storm, but doesn't find it. Blows will find Yampi.
He's been such a nuisance at trying to scale into this site in any effective manner, and they're blocking each other. They look messy, they look scrappy. And they look to try and get in on ramp here, but again, we saw the issues before for Kron. Look at him again.
The crunch!
The massacre! Everything is lining up for LEV. Kron a mile away, and look at it again. Similar scenes. This time Durka fights out forward, but Chronicle locked off, can't get past anyone. This is absolutely a lockout here. Sato again on his feet, the conductor of this crowd. 7-0.
A systematic shutdown here. Vitality even get themselves into the right situation, but just crumble. Unprecedented, Lauren.
Oh, you don't see scenes like this.
I mean, they put them in their pocket, man. Vitality just can't win out any of these advantageous positions. I mean, again, Yampi falling through sweat. You can't fold things like that, but at least for me, crack. Operator out for Durka here. Ults available, Chronicle, Sayo, Yampi. Like I said, it hasn't come down to that though.
No. Belief and faith are a hell of a thing here today. And LEV have it in droves. An investment made on Durka though. An operator in hand and a couple of ults to potentially invest. Can they stop the absolute brick wall that is against them though?
Durka going to look for something here. I mean, LEV are just so happy now to just leave blows to command the A site.
Oh, he's been exceptional at it.
And then you walk into mid, you've got Sato and Spike Scene. Feast. Anybody from Vitality still dares to go forwards. No early win here for the operator. Happy now will send out the feelers towards ramp. No catch just yet for this early default, but Chronicle has slipped the net ever so slightly.
But to what end at
I've got
35
your
seconds? You
trail.
still need to succeed on the site. And it's not like they've been getting these sites easily either, so
30 seconds
banking on
left.
these ults to at least give them the way in. They need that to land.
It
It
didn't land.
doesn't! A fumble! But with the space garnered off of Chronicle, they're going to pull a mad
Hit as well.
rotate. He's got to stop this, though. He has to stop them before they get back. And it's a messy shot, and he's being pressured. He's
They
being
got him in
punished!
pit!
It's again perfection! And Spikes in is fully off the chain here. Clearing sight. Yampi on the back lines tries to dive back in. But Spikes in clears Sayonara. Sato's there. It's Durka. It's Prophet.
They're locked out.
They can't even get back to the spike. Not again. Not like this.
player
Prophet
standing.
does something, but he's got to do it all now. 1v2. He's dead. He's got LEV untouchable still. 8 rounds now. Can they do anything against it?
Well, Chronicle just gets caught totally off guard here. Maybe thinks he's got a 1v1. It's put in a position where he ends up spamming onto the wall, does a little chip damage, but there's a real opportunity to completely shut this down with a pit. Or at least, I say shut things down, buy them some time to get an extra body up there. But again, it's that flip of the switch and LEV sweep the front line.
I think this might be one of the most dominant games we have seen in a while, especially at this caliber, at this level in the tournament. For LEV, it is round by round in their minds because they've got so many to play with, no pressure. Vitality, this must feel like a mountain to climb.
Didn't even really come close in terms of piecing together
Scout destroy.
a comeback once LEV got rolling on Lotus.
Here.
Chronicle now at least going to be noted from the previous round. Didn't even really cause an issue.
Nope.
Stacked up now. Minute marker has passed. It's going to be all 5 for Vitality once more towards the A site. Blows actually switching things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a second player in support here towards Heaven.
And Spikes it not too far away. And I quite like the adjustment at this point. Could catch him off guard potentially, let's see. Almost lulling them in, but that was a clean shot there from Yampi.
30 seconds left.
Clutching at straws though, looking for silver linings.
Durka's
Blows
looking.
still on the
Durka's
side,
looking
kick
now.
from behind. He gets a great catch on Durka. And there it is, Blows waited patiently. The adjustment in position, fantastic, and still doing damage even on the way down. And even 3v3, Yampi standing guard, trying to hold on to the line, and King the last one alive. But confidence will
seconds
be
left.
there. Why wouldn't it be?
Spike planted.
He's trying to do it all himself. Come on, all right, Vitality, finally make a mark.
Yampi on his feet immediately, but you see, what a catch there. Beautiful shot.
We said who's going to be the difference maker, and it might be the captain.
I mean, it would be the one person to actually get the vibes back in the Vitality camp. Chronicle trying to rally behind that.
Come on!
You need the rest of them, though.
Yeah, I mean, the weight of the world on Yampi's shoulders right now. Neon, opportunity presented here. At least a very early deterrent for Vitality. LEV are happy now to at least contest this early pressure towards A.
Scout destroyed.
Now they know there's an operator towards B side. Does that feel a little more tangible?
Oh, the mid walk.
I'm out of
Nice
here.
info for LEV as well. And again, Neon holding towards sight.
Paranoid engage.
And that's a great first pick for Vitality, keeping it simplistic, but there's the flood back in. Sayonara, there's one, a second. Sato and Blows can't do it. Just down to 1 now. And maybe that was the spark of life for Yampi. They got Vitality back on board with a second.
A flawless to follow. Could this be the start? The chip away at the finances. Ulster consider here, but the first time they've really got bodies ahead of this flood. Sayonara does so well to reposition here. Again, at least demonstrating the understanding of what LEV are going to do and when. And for me, it's key to note the operator quick enough. Not an opportunity for Neon to go forwards, and maybe a hint of complacency in the formation.
I can't even blame him.
No, you can't, no.
Not at this point. Instantaneous Viper's Pit towards middle, though. Haven't really seen that explored too deep. I mean, we saw that lurk in the last, but still, for LEV, it does just garner so much security now.
Why do I feel like Sato wants to go flash out of the backside of that?
I think we've watched a couple of games of them. Now, let's see how much Neon can handle, because this is now all four players looking to once again punish this side of the map. Support on the way in the form of King. He's going to be playing from heaven. Doesn't get noted. I think there we go. That was surely enough of a spot here. They're looking to try and overwhelm. No, Seeker's garnered 50 seconds still.
Pit to be given up as well. They got both duelists. They probably want to open up those sight lines to challenge. Chronicle hasn't shown his hand just yet. No pressure towards blows. This time around it's Sato, not Spikezine, to provide some support. They do have a pit once more here, potentially in an A-site post
30
plant.
seconds left.
Go. Blow's going to deny on the first. He's been fantastic
already
from here, and he's fantastic again. Blows just seems to drop a player every time. Again, Vitality just think they have the keys to the castle. A misread. 13 seconds of the pit goes down, maybe enough to secure some safety.
10 seconds
The
left.
Prophet has to go wild.
He has to go crazy here outside the pit. Very reliant on Chronicle to be the late round piece here.
Feels too passive.
They've got so much time to piece this together.
There's that TP.
inside.
Yeah, Chronicle's starting to feel it constricting around on the side. He's going to get one, but there's Prophet on the loss. Chronicle again trying to roll it back. Not to be. King maintains the crown for LEV. 9 rounds to their name.
I mean, Durka knife out, running towards the smoke again. They're expecting it just to be the one anchor from heaven. The Spikezine here so quickly. Walk into the blender. Sato sitting at 15-3.
Absolute heater of a game for him.
One away from another ult as well. Durka operator to hand.
Let's go.
And this is just to get them a 9-3.
Yeah. I don't think we can inform you enough how unlikely this becomes. But Prophet, with a shot in the dark, is going to be rewarded. But Sato feels like he's being given gifts from the gods. But Chronicle does get a trade. First time we're seeing actually an advantage, I guess, at the beginning.
Time to hunt.
Sounds like plenty of time left to play with here. And too big of a question mark elsewhere. Did spot here as well, so I know we'll find blows.
They don't know about Neon, but they certainly know about King. But he's already done down. I mean, that was an audacious attempt, but Neon!
My word.
Easy now, that's 3. Okay, there's a heartbeat onside, but that's about it, clinging to life. And the question is it just a death rattle before they fade away? LEV up on 9, Mike. This has been a brilliant display from them, showing exactly why they are here, how good they are, and you don't want to miss how this closes out. Next opponent, they've got a 9-3 on the half.
Similar sort of situation to map 1 LEV. Again, you look at the playstyle, they don't have to force the issue here. It's Vitality. Have to be the ones to take the initiative. No damage done here, but it is just chip for Durka. King will be given a shot here, but looking as if they want to go forwards.
And
Totally isolated.
yeah, where's the trade? Where's the pop off the back? Fortunately for Yampy, he does get a trade. But now at what cost? The rest of LEV have options.
Good read here from Vitality, though. Look at Yampy's reposition. Won't amount to anything early on, at least.
Timing now. Hello and goodbye. Chronicle, what? Gets a double, but it's quickly dealt with.
Headshot as well to Neon.
That is true, but when Blows is still alive here, I mean, roll it back to the first half. I guess Yampy is an unknown quantity, but keep your eye on the spike.
Profex just figured this out at the right time. Don't think he'll catch through heaven, but a chance here, certainly on the spawn cross. Is he smoked off here for the plant? Does he spam in? Yes, he does.
Okay, great catch for Profex. Blows called upon
I have the spike.
in a 1v2. Do you dare do the dance now?
Yeah.
Easy. You got to stay buttoned up here. These guys command the authority. He has to back away. Gonna spot them. Blows now. Still making mountains out of molehills. How have you done that? How the hell have you done that?
They can do no wrong. Even here, that first instance, you question the spacing if Profec's gonna commit, but it starts how it ends. The trade not landing at the right time here. That's double digits on the board.
I don't think there's many ways out of this one. As Spike's in, just looking like he's in full control now. Confidence exuding. As they look to end towards B. Yes, there is a little bit of a threat in the back lines, but then it's classics. So it's somewhat is crushed, as you already see them looking. Already see them aware. King, gonna know one, they try and shut down on him, but there's support, the cavalry's coming. This is just an individual battle now. They're playing deathmatch in spawn. And Chronicle does best King. Question is going back all the way for the upgrade. Oh,
It's outside
that's
the map.
foul business. What you gonna do now? Oh, no.
One enemy remaining.
No. Okay, at least a nice one, but...
Don't knock him.
Oh, he's still finishing with a flourish, man! This is the lowest semi-final! They just don't care, they feel no pressure!
Vitality look to go forwards here. Again, just get simply outclassed. It's disgusting.
It's
from
all
Spike's
smiles. God, what are you meant to do against it? Well, this bonus feels like it's got a little bit of weight to it.
Toxins going up.
Obviously, the rifles to come out here for Vitality. Spam here early on, but LEV, again, you can see the wind in their sails now, straight up middle.
Yeah, but Sayonara's going for a push. We are going to have a listen in with LEV right about now. Let's see how they're coping with this pressure.
Dois B, dois CT, fria.
CT?
Pedal, Paquinho. Tá comigo.
Ó, sério.
3.
Um do homem, 120 na raise. 120 na raise, Blue. 3 balas.
3 balas. Plantar aqui é muito bom, você pega o
só planta. Vou fazer, King.
Eu gostei, eu sei onde você vai jogar.
Bombe.
Spike planted.
This side of the map, of course, it's going to be Blows, but his HP is so low, 18. But if anything, right now, it feels like they just couldn't do anything wrong. It's kept in check by Turka in the end. Extending play here for Vitality.
Such fine margins here. Win conditions so few for Vitality, but two crucial kills here. Beautiful shot from Yampy as well. A little more scrappy on the side of LEV, but like I said, I mean, they're happy to throw rounds out like that.
That was a bonus.
Especially on a bonus, like you said, yeah. Chipping away at any sort of cushion, any semblance of stability that Vitality are just begging for. Early ult's not going to be a factor here for Vitality, at least. Spike scene, just missing one. Sato too. Got the Nightfall available. 4 blows.
And It just looks like they're just getting so direct.
Oh my
and
word.
Sato giving another gift there. Prophet's gone, man. King in unison, Neron. Both sides of the map, they succeed.
There.
Reduce the numbers of Vitality here. Again, nobody's going forwards. There's no attempt to at least equal the odds here. LEV just freeze outside B.
As they should.
Themselves a wide open sight here for the taking. Dirk and Sire, again, you're hoping they go forwards here and clear.
But they're so
To
scared.
get somebody ahead of this site here. I mean, it also could just be an early indication of a save, honestly.
Saving against right now. I mean, it feels like it's the right choice, but
Well, you don't want to.
I know. That's the part, isn't it? It's so bittersweet in these moments. Maybe
30
the right
seconds
call,
left.
yes. That temptation beckoning and
Spike
King
planted.
waiting on the other side.
It's just always in this sort of position, King. Will Chronicle win this out alongside Sayo.
He's here. He strikes first. Oh, and a headshot to follow. He wants to hunt him down, get 3, no. Chronicle stays alive. Dirk is still in this, but a 2v4.
Now, there's your save call.
Yeah, you cancel on that because they're just not making these mistakes. They have to give up 12 on that scoreboard.
It's only Dirk and Profek to carry money out of this as well.
Jesus.
Like I said, the early progress not there for some of the key ultimates, and really, you look towards the pit. The Blade Storm, the showstopper to offset the buy, but that's number 12 found. LEV looking to repeat that map 1 scoreline here. On their own map pick this time around. Profek just caught on a peak ahead of a smoke as well. Again, can't fault it, but it's what Sato to catch him in the first 3 bullets.
Yep. These guys are operating at just a higher level here.
Vitality might brawl here for
Yep. Last chance
everyone
to dance,
here for
man.
LEV, Lauren.
Lock in, folks. This might be a bloodbath, and it might be over quick. Already Spike's in on the hunt. Does he check the player? No. Durka, new lease of life, fights forward, off the chain, but dead. Blows eviscerating both, leaving Yampi, Kron, and Profek to try and put this back together.
Oh, super low here. He won't get the pit off the plant.
Face your
Vitality looking to clear through here. Ult to slow things down from blows. Doesn't catch anybody on this first peak.
Great layering.
Perfect.
It's so good to witness. Look at this time being bought. And Vitality, second by second, seeing their chances dwindle. Yampi kicks down the door, pops the Seekers. He needs someone else there to help him out now. Spike's in still on the side. Chronicle comes online.
Spike's got ult.
He's still waiting on this, and King as well. Patient in the back lines. Spike's in! He's done it! It might be Vitality, but LEV looks like the Apex Predators today. This new generation is petrifying.
Back-to-back 13-4s here.